Exemplars can be a great way to support students' responses so they can see what a top response might look like, a mid level, and maybe what a low response might look like based on an assignment. This prompt was inspired by Eric Kurtz. And so right here we can see that I'm able to come in and I paste in my assignment. So you can either upload a file from your Google Drive, your computer, or maybe you have the link to the document. And I can also type in my instructions as well. So right here, it's seventh grade English. My students are working on a paragraph. And so here's the assignment prompt. Then I'm able to come in and I can provide my rubric. So again, I could attach that rubric. I can copy and paste it over, whatever is the best way for you to add in that rubric. Once it adds it in, I can then focus in on what grade level for my students. Are there any considerations for certain students in my classroom? Then I'm able to go through and suggest kind of going in and thinking through the contents. So, right, I can kind of say, okay, I want it to be 150 to 200 words. I want it to really have a level 4, right? I want to show what exceeds expectations look like. I also really want to focus on weak reasoning, right? So I can focus in on what areas I really want to show my students as well. From here, I'm able to see my summary and then I say ready and it produces those examples for my exemplar, my mid-level, my non-example down here. And then I can also have justification. So now I can see the reasoning behind why the AI scored it the way that it did, right? And so as you can see, there's a couple different steps that we're able to go through as we reflect on this space. First, it welcomes, I gather the purpose, I get the assignment prompt, we get the rubric criteria, we go in, we gather any student context, then we confirm those details and it generates those responses. We can have that rationale, so we're able to see why it might have happened. Then we're able to refine and kind of chat with the AI dot and kind of go back and forth. And then we're able to export and save this document. So then our students can look over before they begin an assignment. What does the explore response look like? What does a mid look like? What does a non? What are these pieces missing? And we can have conversations about the explanation of what these resources might be missing for my students.